Hello and welcome everyone to OnPoint Technologies and PCM webinar today. We are thrilled to have you with us for HP webinar, which is New HP Subscription Print, a smarter way to print, a better way to buy. Joining us today is Beth Moses, who is HP INC Subscription Print Launch Manager. Before going into our main presentation, we have got a few housekeeping items. Please remember to enter your question in the question box on your right hand side, and I'll relay those over to our speaker at the end of the presentation today. We do send out a survey at the end of the webinar. Please fill it out and let us know how we did, as well as topic you'd like to see covered in the future. This will also be a referral entry and a chance to win 3 years HP print subscription. We are also recording this webinar, and the recording will be available for playback in the next few days. It will be posted on our website, which is www.onpoint.com/webinars and also pcm.com/webinars. And with that, I'm happy to hand it off to our main speaker today, Beth Moses, Subscription Print Manager from HP. Beth, you're on now.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Glad to be with all of you today, and thank you so much for spending the time to learn about the HP Subscription Print Program. Newly launched with PCM and OnPoint. We're excited to be partnering with PCM and OnPoint and bringing this program to market, and also bringing you this exciting opportunity, and hopefully can solve some of your print problems. Today's agenda is shown on the screen here. I'm going to talk a little bit about printing trends and give you some background as to why we're doing this program. I'll then introduce you to the program, tell you a little bit about what it is and how it works. We'll spend some time at the end answering questions that you might have, and then we'll wrap up with the chance to win a free subscription print. So again, thanks for joining us, and please do enter your questions into the question box as we go through this. So I'd love to make sure that this is interactive and answer as many questions as you might have. So to set the stage, the as-a-service economy is becoming more popular. Probably most of you are familiar with some of these products, the space as a service, Airbnb, HomeAway. Others are becoming much more popular in the industry and in the marketplace. Transportation as a service is another area that is becoming popular, and folks are really jumping on to that bandwagon. And then device as a service, which might include PCs or printers, is a solution that HP has been introducing over the last couple of years. This is really becoming a new way of buying for consumers as well as businesses, and looking at ways to help make your life and your business more affordable, to make it more convenient and efficient for you, and also just a new way of owning or a new way of ownership. So you can see the trends here, and we feel like this is going to continue. Definitely seeing more and more excitement in the marketplace about and around as-a-service types of purchases. If we look at the printing industry and how that is evolving in the as-a-service area, on the left side of this diagram, it shows you the trends of the types of printers that businesses are purchasing. Much more around the multifunction printers, printers that are more broad and are more versatile, are becoming more popular and continue to drive growth in the print business industry. And on the right side of the screen, I've got some data that shows how print is being purchased in businesses, and the growth areas really are around the service or contract printing environment, where customers like yourselves are looking for ways to purchase printing under a service agreement rather than just purchasing printers outright or purchasing the components outright. And that's really where these solutions that I'm going to be sharing with you today are targeted at, addressing that growth in the marketplace and the needs that you have around moving from just transactional purchases more into a contractual or service agreement. The HP print service offerings do span quite a range. We've got just the traditional purchase methods, which are transactional purchases. You can, of course, always buy printers, supplies, and service as you need them on the marketplace, which is the left side of this diagram. On the far right, HP offers managed print services, which would be more for print fleets, where you might be paying a cost per page for your entire print fleet and your print environment. In the middle here is the new solution that I'll be sharing with you today, is the subscription print concept, which is really around purchasing printer supplies and service for a flat monthly fee to help give you more predictability and more control, as well as cost savings over your print environment. So it kind of fits in the middle of just purchasing individual components or looking at managing a whole fleet, where we'll just be talking about single printers and the service agreement for those. And that's where this new offering, the subscription print program, a smarter way to print, a better way to buy, comes in. I'll tell you why, what it is, and how it works. So many of our small business customers are telling us that they do have print challenges. And just a few of the areas where we're hearing they have challenges are around, number one, just spending money up front on investments. Upfront investment money on purchasing printers, as well as purchasing the supplies and service as needed, is a challenge that many businesses do face today. In addition, sometimes when printers go down or more supplies are needed, costs fluctuate and there's unpredictability in the costs and their printing costs that they need to account for in their businesses, and sometimes that is challenging in that it can definitely fluctuate month to month, year to year. Time and hassle is also a frustration and a challenge that our customers face in just managing the printers that they have in place, managing the supplies. When printers are down, it's always a time and hassle, as well as a work interruption. And so we're hearing these challenges and issues that our customers are facing. Probably many of these are familiar to you as well. And what we want to do is help solve those problems by providing a solution that really gives predictable costs, lowers your costs, and gives you confidence and convenience so that you can get on managing your business. The subscription print program, as introduced here, is a bundle of a printer, supplies, ink or toner cartridges, and then next business day on-site service. All three of those things available in a flat monthly fee to help provide you lower costs and predictable costs for your printing environment. There's no upfront investment that's needed, and it is, again, a flat monthly fee for to meet your printing needs. Definitely a great way to address some of those frustrations I just talked about. In addition, the solution gives you confidence and convenience. So you'll have worry-free supplies replenishment. You have the confidence knowing that there is HP Next Business Day on-site service to help address any issues that you might have with your printing environment. And then, in addition, the world's most secure printers, of course, provided by Hewlett-Packard, can help prevent any issues that you might have, any concerns that you might have about security. Finally, the solution also allows you to stay current and save. So there's savings built into the overall bundle, the subscription print, and I'll tell you a little bit more about those savings in just a minute. In addition, at the end of the 3-year commitment, the end of the 3-year subscription, you have the opportunity to get a new subscription, upgrade your printer, get the latest and greatest technology. So you can always stay current with your printing environment as well. Here's an example of what some of these bundles might look like. There is quite a breadth of offerings available to you through PCM, so please do contact your account manager to learn more about the specific bundles and printers that are offered. But here's just an example. There's a $22 per month offering. It's a mono laser printer that includes 1 high-yield cartridge per year, of course the next business day on-site service that I had mentioned. It's a 3-year plan and provides a 10% savings over buying these pieces transactionally or just purchasing them outright. On the right side, this is a Hewlett-Packard page-wide and ink offering that is at $81 per month. It's up to 2250 color pages per month, and it has a savings of about 30%. So again, a wide range of printers available, but this just gives you an idea of some of the pricing and the savings that might be available to you. Let's look a little bit more about the cost savings, just so that I can help explain it a little bit better. On the left side, you can see if you purchased the page-wide printer outright, and then purchase the cartridges over that 3-year period, and this is the example that I showed you on the right on that previous slide, and then the cost of purchasing next business day on-site service and repair. Total cost of around $4,000. If you instead purchase as a subscription print this same bundle, the page-wide printer, the 8 high-yield cartridges, and the next business day on-site, total cost is about $2,900, a flat monthly fee of $81 per month. You save a little bit over $1,000, and it is a 30% savings. Great thing about this is there's no upfront investment. You don't need to put up any money up front. You have predictable monthly payments, and you get this great solution that covers you for up to 2,250 pages per month. So a great way to save money, a great way to have predictable costs for your printing environment. I had mentioned there are other bundles besides the two that I just showed you to highlight. The page ranges go from 750 pages per month up to 6,000 pages per month, so hopefully that meets many of your printing needs, and this is a per printer basis. There are LaserJet printers as well as page-wide ink printers included in the lineup, both mono and color, single function printers as well as multi-function printers. So have a wide breadth of offerings available to you from PCM and OnPoint, so please contact your account manager to find out more and find the best match and best bundle to meet your needs. In addition to the savings and the predictable monthly cost, I also had mentioned that subscription print gives you convenience and confidence. And what does that mean? So as far as supplies replenishment, you will be getting original HP ink or toner cartridges through this program. You request the cartridges that you need. So I had mentioned before with the example, there were 8 high-yield cartridges available to you in the plan. You can select black or any of the color cartridges that you need based on your printing needs. So many of you might print a lot more black than color, so if you need more black cartridges than color in that plan, you're able to choose and select those based on your needs. The number of cartridges are allocated per year, and any cartridges that you don't use in one year do roll over to the next year. So definitely gives you some flexibility there, convenience and confidence that you'll always have the supplies that you need. In addition, on the support side, the service and support is provided by Hewlett-Packard technicians. It is next business day and on-site. They come to your location and address any of the problems that you might have with your printer. Replacement parts and materials are included. Defective media retention is available as applicable if the printer does have that. And then lastly, maintenance kit replacement is included. And it just requires a simple call to HP, to the HP subscription line phone number, and those folks will help you to get the supplies to you or the service as needed. So as I was talking through this, you might have been thinking a little bit about this and thought that I was talking about a lease, or it sounds similar to a lease. It is similar to a lease, but there is a difference. So in our subscription program, which is on the left side, it's a fairly simple agreement that is required. It's a simple discussion with you and with your account manager on how this works. There is a return and refresh available to you at the end of the subscription term, which is 3 years. And in addition, the subscription may qualify for you as an operating expense. And I had mentioned that it is 3 years. On the lease side, the agreements are a little bit more complex. There are more options available to you. There are options to purchase the printer at the end of the term, and there are multiple term options available. So a little bit more flexibility in a lease, but on the subscription side, it's very simple, straightforward, easy for you to execute, easy for you to sign and move forward with. So wanted to do that comparison in case you had those questions in your mind. So in summary, before we open it up for questions, again, the HP Subscription Print Program, which is newly launched with PCM and OnPoint, is really available to you to provide you lower costs and complete predictability in your print environment. Definitely targeted at small businesses that might have a few printer needs, but it could also apply to you as you look at your larger business needs as well. So definitely give your PCM or OnPoint rep a call and find out more about that the fit and the printers that are available to you. No upfront investment, and again, a flat monthly fee is how you would be purchasing this. You stay current and save, the opportunity to upgrade your printer every 3 years, and then definitely savings built in, like I had mentioned in that example. And then lastly, there is convenience and confidence in this overall solution. Worry-free supplies replenishment, the next business day on-site service to help you get you up and running quickly if there are any issues, and then the world's most secure printers from Hewlett-Packard. So a smarter way to buy, or smarter way to print, a better way to buy, is our summary. And at this point, I'm going to open it up for questions.
Great, thank you. Again, if you have any questions that you have not yet shared, please go ahead and enter them in the question box, and our speaker will be more than happy to answer those. Okay, so Beth, the first question I have is, how can I save money with HP subscription print?
Okay, great. Good question. Hopefully the example that I shared with you helped give you a little bit of background on how you can save money. But basically, in each of the subscription print program offerings, in each of the bundles, we have built-in savings into those pricing of those bundles. We want to make sure that as you make a commitment to subscribe to this overall print environment, you're able to save over purchasing each of those components, the printer, the supplies, and the service individually if you were to buy them over the 3-year period.
Thank you. The next question I have is from Charles Spurgeon. He is asking, how does this compare to a Xerox MFP per click pricing? Is it based on estimated usage, or what if they go over their estimated numbers?
Okay, great question. So the plans that the HP subscription print program has in place are based on average yields of the cartridges. So it's a cartridge-based program, and you would purchase a plan that is, it has a number of pages that are estimated, but you basically get a number of cartridges per your plan. And so it's really based on your overall usage of those cartridges.
Thank you. The next question is from Felipe Welch. What happens if you need more than 8 toner cartridge in a year?
Okay, excellent question. And Charles may have had that same question too, since I think you asked about overage, or going over. So if you do need more cartridges than are included in the plan, you are able to purchase those from PCM and OnPoint directly. So you would just purchase additional cartridges as needed if you went over your plan amount.
Good, thank you. The next question is, what happens at the end of the 3 years?
Okay, at the end of the 3 years, you would just return the printer to the HP Financial Services organization. They're the ones that are billing you monthly. So at the end of the 3 years, you return the printer, and you can go ahead and sign up for a new subscription and get brand new technology and new printer in your office. If for some reason you don't want a new printer and you want to keep the printer that you have, you are able to keep it at a reduced rate and continue to use the supplies that maybe you didn't use throughout the 3 years. So if for some reason you purchased the plan and had some extra cartridges, you could keep the printer and continue to use it at a reduced rate.
Thank you. I can see one more question. If this doesn't fit my needs, do you have other HP solutions?
Absolutely. So I had shown earlier in the presentation the breadth of offering of Hewlett-Packard print solutions. So there definitely are other printers that could be purchased outright, purchased upfront if the bundles will not work for you. In addition, we have managed print service solutions, which are broader solutions that can be customized to your needs. So if you have a fleet of printers, maybe some older printers that you also want to include under a service contract, we can work with you on that aspect, and PCM and OnPoint can help direct you to the right solutions. But definitely have other options available if the subscription print program doesn't quite meet the need.
Thank you. I've got a couple of more questions.
Sure.
This one again from Felipe Welch. He's asking, how do we return printers after the 3 years? Who pays shipping or provide the proper shipping packaging?
Yes, so the shipping in most cases would be included, especially if you're going to be signing up for another subscription in the future. So we'll work with you on that. And I think that was the question. Was it around shipping? Did I answer the full question, Naman?
Yes, he's asking who provides the proper shipping packaging.
The shipping packaging. Good question. I'm not sure who would do that.
Also, he's asking, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also asking who pays for the shipping as well.
Yep. Yep. So the shipping cost would be covered, especially if the subscription was renewed for the future. So we can work with you and PCM to ensure that that gets covered. As far as the shipping box, I would have to follow up on that one. So if you can remind me to follow up, I can determine that one.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The next question is from Lynn Chandler. He is asking, what is the cost to return the printer at the end of 36 months without renewal?
Okay, and I don't know that pricing, so that's another question that I would have to follow up on.
Thank you. The next question from Dave.
I'm sorry, it may depend on the size of the printer and weight, but I will follow up and get an average.
Thank you. The next question is from Dave Kearney. He is asking, is the monthly fee upfront or in arrears?
The monthly fee is, there is no upfront cost initially, but the question is probably whether or not you pay at the beginning of the month or at the end of the month. And I think that it is at the end of the month, as I understand it, but I can also follow up on that one. Good question, though. Yep.
Yeah. The next couple of questions are from Daryl Dagner. Okay, the first part says, can the subscription be modified?
I'm not sure what modified means. Can you get more details there?
Yeah, I think you should be typing more information.
Okay, great.
The next part is there an early termination fee?
Yes, there would be. If you chose to leave the subscription before the 3 years is up, there would be a termination fee. And I don't know the exact amount either, and that might depend on the actual subscription.
Okay, thank you. The next question is from Felipe Welsh again. Is there an option for Canadian locations with this type of agreement?
At this point, it is only available in the U.S. We only have the program in the U.S., but we definitely do have plans to expand and make it available to other countries in the future. So talk to your PCM or OnPoint rep and or account manager, and bring up the opportunity, and we can speak about that.
Thank you. And I've got the more precise question from Daryl Dagner for the modified one. He's asking, if you only had one cartridge per month and realized you need more, can the subscription be changed?
Okay, great. Good question. So at this point, the subscriptions are set as you, when you sign up for the subscription. You definitely can purchase additional cartridges outside of the contract, and those would be available at a discounted rate. So hopefully that could meet the need. But definitely really good questions. You guys are really thinking through the details, so this is great.
Thank you so much. Okay, so these are all the questions I have in the questions box. If you still have any questions after the webinar is finished, please email us at webinars@pcm.com. And also you can contact the PCM's Business Development Manager, Carlos F. Molina, and email for the HP subscription is hbisubscription@pcm.com. And also, just a reminder again, there will be a survey going out at the end of the presentation. Please fill it out, which will be a referral entry for you guys to win a free 3 years HP print subscription. And Beth, have you got any last minute ending for this? And then I'll end the webinar.
Okay, no, I thank you very much for the opportunity to present this to all of you. Thanks for the great interaction and great questions. There's a couple of them I need to follow up on, so Noman, you'll provide me the questions so that I can reply to those as well. Is that correct?
Yes, I will provide you the questions after the webinar.
Great. Right, great. And I will follow up on those. If you have any other questions at all, as Noman has mentioned, please do contact these folks or these email addresses here. And we'd love to talk to you about an opportunity to serve your business and provide subscription print to you and give you a better way to purchase. That's all I've got. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Beth, are you there?
I am still here.
Okay. Just got one more question in.
Oh, okay.
How many cartridges does a subscription come with from Vincent Remedy?
So each subscription bundle includes a different number of cartridges. So you'll need to speak with the your PCM account manager on the options that are available, the different bundles that are available, and each one has a different number of cartridges included based on the print volumes that they expect.
Okay. Thank you so much, Beth, for a wonderful interactive presentation, and thank you all for joining us today. Please be sure to check out our website, www.onpoint.com/webinars, and also www.pcm.com/webinars for the recording of the webinars, and also if you have missed any previous webinar recordings, so you can find them over there as well. So thanks again for joining us, and we hope to see you again for future webinars. Have a great day.